Salute, salute, peace and power, peace and power, peace and power to the people of the struggle. Peace and power, peace and power. What it do, what it do, what it do. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. As you come on in, know that this is a safe space. Know that this is a space for learning and getting learned up. Know that this is a space for educating and being educated. Know that this is a space for conversation, comments and concerns, questions and answers. This is a space of dialogue, a space of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is your space, a space of integrity, of intelligence, of masters, of justice. Queen comrades, this is your space, a space of love, a space where we are working on what? A united path towards where? True liberation. As my classroom assistants come on in, please keep all contact information in the chat for the duration, and throughout the class, please keep all funding information. Okay? Hashtags, green screens, apps with cash, pounds that pay, unions that are Western, grams with money, red cups, blue cups, coffee cups, tea cups, mugs, jingle and jangle, jingle jangle. Squeegee man pockets, Santa bells and all that. The damn hummer fun. Yes, ties and all that. Get your pastor's pockets up. It's a war going on outside. It's Fish Friday. Fund the war effort. If you or anybody you know is in need of anger management, please book an assessment. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait until you are in the principal's office cutting up. It's too late. Don't wait until you are cuffed up on the side of the goddamn city Ave. Yeah, it's too late. Too late. Get yourself together. Book an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of a domestic violence intervention, book an assessment. Stop sending each other outside with top sirloin on your eye. Wrist in a sling, crutches and all that, speed knots and eye jammies. Stop allowing your crib to be the crib that all the local police know. Stop cutting up in front of family members and all that. Book yourselves an assessment. If you or anybody you know is in need of an intimate relationship abuse consultation and counseling, book an assessment. Learn the warning signs and behaviors that should alarm you, characters and characteristics that should heighten your awareness. Conversations, damn it, past traumas, people, situations that should have your alertness levels on 1,000. Remember, with this information, the life that you save could be your own. It's Fish Friday. What we doing, y'all? It's Fish Friday. What's going on? How we do? Let's get into it. Let's get with it. Somebody tag Ja Rule. Tell Ja Rule to bring his ass to class. Yes, Ja Rule. Come to class. Yeah, Hollis Queens. Let's go. Come to class. Hold on. Max B. Bring your ass to class. Harlem shimmy shaking. Bring y'all ass to class. The whole hip hop community. Yeah, come y'all ass to class. Let's sit down. This is grown man talk. Okay? Grown man talk. Abdul Robinson Sr., you rat. Bring your punk ass to class. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Blue. Bring your ass to class. Jacksonville, Florida. Stand up. Let's go. And Chicago, and the parents, and the sister and the kids, the whole damn Chi-Town. Bring y'all ass to class. Let's get to it. Come on now. Bring y'all ass to class. Now let's see who's in class. Damn it, tag everybody. Tag the classmates. It's Fish Friday. What we gonna do? Who's up in the spotty spot? What we gonna do? Okay, put down your little tweeds, twist up your goddamn night train. Your wild Irish rose. Yeah. Your muscat, yeah, close it. Get prepared to get to class. Now let's see who's in here. Marguerite McDonald music. Damn, Dre first in class. Yeah. Ohio in the spotty spot. What up, Dre? LA in the building. Strictly gang, Mr. Strict. What up? Tay, what up? In the building. Up high. Yeah, Philip Boone, what's going on? A. Roy, what up? We see you, A. Roy. East New York. Frankie Fierce is in the building. What up? We see you, what's going on? Mrs. Reels is in the building. What up? We see you. We see you. Peace. What up, Fama? What's going on? Yeah, okay, we see you. Who that? Let's play. Bang. What's going on? What's going on? Cleveland in the spot. Damn, Cleveland deep. Okay, Dre, you see you got a homeboy up in here. Yeah, Big Colorado. What's going on? We see you. Yeah, what's going on? What up, AD? What's going on? We see you, Mark Hines. What up, Charles? What up? God damn it. We see you. Who in the chat for Fish Friday? What up? We see you, FS. You for life. What up? We see you, Sincere Peace. What's going on? Benjamin. 55 for Benjamin. 55 for Benjamin. God damn it, 55. What up? We see you. Salute, what's going on? B Dollar, what up? We see you. Ooh, who that? Kelly. What's going on? We love having you here. What up? What's going on? Thank you for coming. Okay, NFNT. We see you. Hood Centered Highlights. What up? Big Red. Come on now. Huh? What's going on? Who that? Soap. What up, Soap? We see you. The intellectual soapbox is in the building. What's going on? Who that? Huh? Who here in the building? Your anger needs management? Okay, then get to it then before you do something. Tierra, the youngin' is in the spotty spot. What up? Mario. Yeah, what's going on? We see you, Bernie. What up? Who that? Ooh-wee. Uh-oh. Let's get to it, damn it. Let's get to it. Who else? Ooh-wee. Charleston is in the building. What's going on, William? Ooh, what's going on, Charleston? Huh? Yeah. 526, where we at? 17 North, where we at? What's going on? Hey, Ghost, what up? Mr. Mac 123, what up? Damn it. We in there. Cleveland in the spot. What up, G-Man? Tasha, what up? We going in. Woo! Let's get to it. Hey, y'all seen the tapes, didn't you? You seen the blurry ass vid, didn't you? Y'all hear the conversation, didn't you? And y'all getting ready to see a whole lot of people gossip. Y'all getting ready to see a whole lot of people try to ignite some shit. Y'all gonna see a whole lot of garbage between now and the end of this evening. Okay? Much appreciation for Fish Friday. Let's keep moving. Now, Ja Rule allegedly jumped backstage at the concert. Yeah, backstage at the concert by Max B's Peoples or crew or however they, termed it. Like, come on, man. This is how you know the town, not only the town, but those who are putting information out are soft as shit. Yeah. You know how they present, and they're presenting themselves as if they have nothing else important to discuss. Nothing else to discuss other than, I wouldn't even call that a fracas. I wouldn't even call that a dust up from what we seen. That looked like some bullshit. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. All the way 1,000. But it's that type of bullshit and that type of coverage and that type of internet trend or a trending space that could get Max B locked the fuck back up. That's exactly what it could do. So I put it straight in the title. He wasn't jumped. Not from what I saw. That ain't a jump. Not from what I saw. If anything, I seen a little heated disagreement. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? We see you. What's going on, Springy? Much appreciation. Yeah, we see you. I see you. You dig? This is little skirmish. In my day, that shit wouldn't even been talked about unless somebody's trying to fuel some bullshit. So here we have Ja Rule out of Hollis, Queens, who still working, still touring, still doing his numbers to some degree, you know. And on the other side, you have Max B. I don't know where any issue would come from those two individuals or their crews or whoever is around them. You understand? Hollis, Queens, Harlem. Max B shouldn't even be in a space or have people around him that want to get it shaken and baking in an open venue like that. Not at all. Not at all. He should have the calmest individuals around him at this space. However, what I have been seeing as of late, as of this week, I know he's already in Grippergate to some degree. And that is what we were alluding to when we were saying, I don't know how this is going to move. I peeped the Grippergate when he gave the very first interview to Billboard magazine. He didn't give it to Say Cheese. He didn't give it to who the Art of the Dialogue. You understand? Billboard magazine, an industry publication. So I'm like, okay, you're already in alignment with Grippergate. Already. So all of the things that y'all have given him props for being consistently street, for being independent, for his mixtapes, for him moving and doing what he did on the come up, he left all that alone. You already see that already. Hakim, much appreciation. Peace. You understand? Much appreciation for the super chat. He already out of pocket with what y'all thought he was. Not too much different than any other individual who's not solid when they come home, when they get back in the street. You don't know who they are. until they touch, unless you bid it with them. Lee, much appreciation for the Fish Friday. Do you get that? See, because you got some people that could do the street. They get to the penal, they can't do it. You got some people that are penal monsters. They could jail and do whatever. They come home, they are custody. They smoking. Very few people can get it and do it and then remain in that space of who they are in both of those locations. So I don't know how he was bidding. I wasn't with him. As we spoke, I know he didn't read too many books. You understand? James Kahn, much appreciation. He couldn't have, because he's not articulating himself in that manner. All right? Donald Goines, probably Shannon Holmes, probably Travis Hunter, you know, them book, Carl Weber, Weber, whoever, those type of books. He damn sure wasn't reading Fanon, Paulo Freire. You understand what I'm saying? He damn sure wasn't elevating his space, which, again, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't. You want 85? Be easy. 85 get a little messy. Okay, travel safe. But to have a confrontation between Ja Rule and his people, first of all, I don't know how many people I'm speaking to in this class that was moving in that space of Murder Inc. and Ja Rule. Frankie Fierce, much appreciation for the Fish Friday. I don't know if y'all was in the town and y'all remember, because I wasn't. I missed the whole rise and eventual collapse of Murder Inc. But I know my immediate peoples was in that entourage, in that group, in the people, and held them down. Ja Rule was very much connected to the streets and very much street. I know that for a fact. East New York held him down. They was deep around him. And he took care of the peoples. So contrary to what y'all want to believe about the whole G-Unit Murder Inc. situation, Ja was that dude. D. Haven Irby in the building. Much appreciation for the war effort. Fish Friday. Marcy's Finest. What's good? I see you, Headache. I see you. I'll hopefully connect if we make it, you know, to the secret locale. Okay? So I don't know. I just know off of the information of some of my day ones who was deep up in the Murder Inc. camp. And Ja wasn't no sucker dude, wasn't on no sucker shit. Made sure they was getting what they needed to be around him. And turning a blind eye when East New York had to get real East New York. Okay? That's all I can say. Personally, I've never been around. But I never had any reports that he was on some sucker shit, ever. Let's not forget, he did a bid too, stood tall. Came home and got to it. You never hear any sucker shit about him other than coming from that other space. That's it. Now, I don't know Max other than him introducing himself to me for 3 hours all night while we was in Quad Studios. Before any of this and before I knew who he was, or maybe before he even knew where he was about to go within the industry. Like I said, he just kept telling me his name. I didn't read him as no sucker or nobody. I'm just coming out of the damn Who Scout myself. I'm just hitting the town. You understand? So again, in that space, I don't know these two, but I do know how hard it is to pull resource now from this commercial rap hip hop game. I do know that every step people make is real critical right now. Unless you want to be in a space of cap and sensationalizing bullshit to be having viral moments. I don't see it. Why would they allow any bullshit to go on? Again, unless it was orchestrated and we really don't know what we watching at this point, but I don't get it. That's why Ja came and made that statement on Twitter. The chick Tasha K, again, misinformation about where they was at, reporting it, jump. Where did we see a jump at? Where? We seen pushers. We didn't even see a book. You talking about in NYC at a concert like that? Jumped? Come on, man. Come on, yo. But this is the type of shit that this new era likes to run around with. They want bullshit because they get people to watch and hear and talk, not knowing where that bullshit could end up. Now, if it's something deeper, then we'll find out. We'll definitely know if it's something deeper than that. But at what point? What point would Ja Rule? Max B? That shit makes sense to y'all? Everybody in the town so far has been welcoming Max home. Okay? He been going all around. Restaurants. Shit, I told you he got a concert at the joint downtown Brooklyn coming up. Ja Rule at this point in the game? Come on, yo. Come on. Again, unless Max has somebody around him that got a battery in his back all of a sudden, because he getting a few ones. The nigga been on the bench in the projects for the last 16 years. And now he around shit and he feel, you know how you get them dudes who ain't been nowhere for a nice little minute. Now they got the lights and the cameras. They backstage, they feeling themselves and they brush Ja, bump Ja, some old weird shit. And Ja do what Ja do. I mean, people could play if you want when it comes to queens and queens this and queens that. Man, listen. Every individual is not the same in every borough. I know a lot of Queens cats that got busy. Okay? You talking about grown men. Grown men. Ain't y'all grandfather now? You really think that right now in this day and time he feels like, come on, man. Getting into it with this. I already told y'all, I don't see Max B as a some type of supercharged, amped up individual. He ain't look like he was in the yard too much. Out there, he damn sure wasn't lifting nothing. He's not giving that energy off. So if it's the two camps and these individuals is up and at it, I see that. But as far as saying he got jumped, come on, yo. Kendall Hampton, much appreciation for Fish Friday. It just, we shouldn't allow it to play like that. But you're going to see it. Watch. You're going to see dudes doing the elementary school, middle school shit. Yo, ooh, yo, I'm saying, and all this other dumb shit. From dudes who are 50 and still trying to navigate pulling some type of paper up out of this weak-ass New York City commercial rap game. Y'all need to be easy in these clubs. Y'all need to be easy in these arenas, in these little goddamn venues. You mean to tell me, but from what I'm hearing, all these women, all these broads running around in that space, and dudes want to swell up like you in a damn Rikers Island receiving room? This is the type of shit that is going on? Talk about it. What up, Philly? What's up, Nehemiah? What up? It makes no sense, so we need to nip it in the bud. Like Josh said, he told the Charles chick, see, this is how come you keep getting sued. Because somebody will feed you a line and you'll run with this shit. She need better peoples around her. She need better peoples. Cause why would you run with that? Why? Because Say Less was been in the news because of the Jets dude? Nehemiah, much appreciation for the war effort. Because that sound like a title that you should run with. Not knowing that, just like in the streets, people line you up to say bullshit. And next thing you know, you the one that's in the mix. You the one that get caught in dumb shit because you talking out of pocket. Okay? What you say, Mello? This is your information, Mello? Somebody in the stands do something at Max as he was leaving the stage, and how'd y'all get in that? How'd y'all get in that? How his peoples get up in that? Because I'm telling you, if he got any, and I mean any, matter of fact, shout out to my man Rockwell. Shout out to my man Germ. Shout out to the Bandit. Okay? Yeah. Your murder ain't know who those dudes are. I'm telling you, it couldn't have been none of the home team. It couldn't have been none of the home team up around y'all holding them down. And that, because no, we don't play. And I know he knows how to conduct himself because of the caliber individuals he kept around him. The caliber of the individuals that he was moving and shaking and running around with. My day ones don't play. And if it ain't about no bread, they not doing that bullshit there just don't make sense. It don't make sense. And we not going to run around and have the town believing Max B on some rah-rah shit. We not going to do that. That shit, New York don't need to be in that space at all. That's the wrong energy we need going into 2026. Not from y'all old niggas. Y'all don't even work out like that. Y'all don't want that type of tag like he just coming home to bring what? That's not it. That's not that dude energy. Nah. That's not the energy the town need. The town need to get back to... We got too much good music coming out. Too much. Too much. That's what y'all need to concentrate. Concentrate on that Daylight album. Concentrate on all this new shit that's running around saying it sounding fantastic. Marblin gave you a good album. Real New York shit. Y'all hearing Griselda on shit. Y'all hearing Meth on all type of shit. Y'all just... This is the energy y'all need to be pushing. 50, I know 50 on some new shit. This is what y'all need to be doing. I heard Bush Babies got some shit. I done heard so much good, solid hip-hop that we don't need to be talking about no bullshit like this. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Cut that shit now. Cut that bullshit now. Nah, get out of here. Ain't no Dave, nothing. That trash. Nah, we not doing that. We not doing that. Dave, what? Nah, we ain't doing that. Cut that out. Nah, we don't do that. Nope. Nah, not jacking that. No. You dig? So yeah, tag Ja. Tag Chris Gotti. Tag Max. Okay? You understand? Let them know to dead this shit as far as the internet, and don't give these YouTubers, bloggers, podcasters no type of ammo to continue with some misunderstandings. Because that's all that look like to me, grown man misunderstandings. You dig? You need to see a real punch thrown, but for the internet to be saying he got jumped, now cut that bullshit out. Let's stop that right now, okay? I know what is an absolute fact and ain't no bullshit. I know what is an absolute fact and ain't no bullshit. A father ratted on his son and got his son life, and he's home today. I know that. That's an absolute fact, because that's on black and white. That's paper. You dig what I'm saying? So when all of the women that I've been seeing in Chicago that's been beefing and going viral, where's the men? Where's the men? If the men was in their lives, this kids wouldn't be doing this, wouldn't be doing that. This father right here gave his son life. He introduced his son. That's what it says. It's not just about having a man. It's not just about having a pops. What kind of father? Is he going to be an enlightener? Is he going to guide? Or is he going to get him in some bullshit? Let's go to the notes. Abdul Robinson Sr. was sentenced to 1,898 days in jail, which is the time he has already served. He will be released. Will be released from police custody Friday. Today. It's 4 o'clock. He's probably in the street right now. He's probably at the damn Chick-fil-A right now. Sucker ass dude. He's a sucker. Jacksonville, Florida. The father of Jacksonville rapper Ksoo was sentenced to time served on Friday for his role in the 2020 unalivement of Charles Lil Buck McCormick Jr., marking an end to the case in which 2 others received life sentences. Abdul Robinson Sr., 54, pleaded guilty to helping his nephew Leroy Whitaker and Dominique Butter Barner escape after the unalivement. As part of the plea deal, prosecutors required him to testify against his son Ksoo, whose real name is Hakeem Robinson, during his and Whitaker's unalivement trial. In October, Ksoo and Whitaker were both sentenced to life in prison after being found guilty of first-degree unalivement. This is where we at. This is where we at. Friday morning, Robinson Sr. was sentenced to 1,898 days, the time he spent in jail, 2 years of community control with electronic monitoring, followed by 3 years of probation with special conditions. The judge's assistant confirmed with First Coast News that Robinson Sr. will be released from police custody Friday in the town. in the town while his son got life. Good work, Dad. Father of the goddamn year. Good work. You brought him into the life. Hayes, what up? You brought him into the life and then told on him to give him life. You brought him in the world and you took him out, you bitch. That's some bullshit. If you want to talk about something, podcasters, YouTubers, influencers, talk about that. The sins of the father who was on some bullshit, raised his boy to be on some bullshit, and then told on him, snitched on him. So when is it going to be cool for y'all to come on these spaces, these platforms, and tell dudes to get up out of the street? When? Are y'all going to get up off the corners? Because I see y'all on the corners every day, all day. You can never front to me. I see this shit. Doing absolutely nothing. I see y'all in the liquor stores. I see y'all at these little nasty-ass smoke shops. I see it all day. I see y'all running around in the streets with indifference to our women and children. Every day. Not giving a damn, not caring, no cordialness, nothing. All the time. So damn what you were trying to incite with Max B and Ja Rule. What y'all going to do about Abdul? What y'all going to do about the Abduls of the world? And he's standing tall on it. Wasn't no hesitation. He stood tall on it. I said, I'm in bad health and I got other kids to get to. You bitch. You in bad health? So is Imam H. Rap Brown. He's standing tall. So is Mumia Abu Jamal. He's standing tall. So did Mutulu Shakur. They stood tall in their illness. You brought the boy up into this shit. You didn't give him an opportunity not to choose the street. He wanted to be blue. You made him blue. And now you told on him. You's a bitch. Straight like that. No reason, no excuse. You gave your boy life, you bitch. Let the damn legal process do what they let them do their homework. Let them be on their job. You got caught up, then you got caught up, babe. You was living the life. You was in it. You got caught up, shut your mouth and rock and roll. If they got something on you, they got. If they don't, they don't. So now you get to come home. Huh? You home now? Welcome home, bitch. Let's continue. Let's go, because I'm not in here like that. Not today. There's a lot going on. I have a lot going on that I got to take care of. I do. And this is a lot. This gets deep. This gets deep because it impacts my work. It's impacting because I'm not somebody who's viral. I'm not somebody who has 60, 70,000 subscribers. I'm not somebody who has a large Twitter following. So my words have to be to the point of which they strike a chord, and I got to keep it moving. So when these dudes do bullshit, when these dudes live like we still in the 80s and 90s, that impacts my work. Because the kids are still influenced by that dumb shit. They still move at a pace where they believe that that's okay. You understand? It's impactful. So when I'm moving in space, when I'm in the street, when I have to glow. My presence has to be strong. So when kids look, they say, "What? Who is that? What are you looking at? This is God. You're looking at the 7. You're looking at an individual that wants much better for you." Y'all gotta get out of that space where we're allowing them to look at this sucker shit like it's real. Because we lose. We're in a space now where white folk world is crumbling. And we supposed to be right there to pick up the reins and steer this shit properly. Y'all understand? They said they got 2 presidents buffing each other. You know what the image of palm-colored men is looking like now? How could you ever look at one of them with any type of respect, with any type of fear or moral fiber? They best of the best. That's they presidents. They dead ones is on their money. So if they doing it now, what the hell y'all think they was doing back then? And we not in that position? Y'all still got sucker dudes in Congress and the House of Representatives, on police force and army, corporations. Dudes still sitting at the table talking, "I got a deal." You got a deal? Old face piecing you off? You proud of that? This is where we at. So individuals who are authentic, y'all got to do more. We have to. We have to. We don't have a choice. We got to do it. So now what I'm getting more videos. I'm getting news segments and clips of what took place in the Shy this week with this mother. And that was a jumping. The mother and her 2 kids. The health compromised mother trying to protect her son. That's a jumping. You understand? Where a bunch of children jumped on her, dragged her, threw her down, jumped on her son. That's a jumping. You ain't see John on the floor scrounging and kicking up. And you ain't see that. It's not a jump. That's men having a little disagreement. Put yo, 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 yo. That's what hip-hop always been. It always was. But when you getting news from dudes who never been in Latin Quarter, never been in Union Squares, never been in nothing, rooftop, nothing, you get these little sissified dudes that don't know what a jump is, reporting, and they wasn't even in the space. So they getting second and third hand information to amp shit up. So they jumped her. So now she's on the news and she's calling for the parents to be held responsible, right? Legally responsible. So I don't even know, or I didn't know, if that was a thing. Because remember, she said that this was a dismissal. She was leaving school. They were following her home. So there's a lot of factors that come into play with that. Was the school still custodians of the children? Right? In proximity to where they was moving. He's saying he was being bullied. Was there any meetings set up between the alleged bullies and her child and the staff. It's a lot that go into, I want these parents held responsible. See, that's the outcry. That's because we watched the video and people are traumatized. And then you see the, less than mature mothers that went online and had the kids apologizing. And we talking about legal space, so I had to look it up. Let me see what's going on. The Illinois Parental Responsibility Statute is intended to hold parents legally accountable for certain actions of their children. Specifically, this statute outlines the financial and legal responsibilities that parents may bear if their child causes damage or harm. The statute was implemented to encourage responsible parenting by ensuring that parents actively supervise their children and mitigate their potential for causing harm and damage. Okay? Again, when you in that little paragraph right there, that goes to we don't know who was responsible for these kids based on the proximity of them from the school or to the school or what else was being done. You get that? Its key provisions include that parents can be held financially liable for damages caused by their minor children. This includes property damage or personal injury resulting from a child's willful actions. So we see the willful actions of the beating. But if the parents is unaware, if the parents really actually don't know what's going on in school, around the school, we talking about now, we going into December. And there's never been any action on the school level to alert the parents that their kid is a bully, that they acting up and wilding out. That's going to be a hard one, depending on who the parent is and what was in place and the school. So she could go at the parents. I get it. You may get something based on how viral it is, but you might have to go straight to the school there, sis. Okay, thanks for being a member, Miss Lovelace. Once again, okay? Listen, the law places a cap on the amount of damages parents can be required to pay, and the statute typically applies to minors under the age of 18 who still live with their parents or guardians. To hold parents liable, the injured party usually needs to file a claim demonstrating that the damages resulted from the child's actions and the parent's failure to supervise contributed to the harm. If the supervision was at the school level, okay, what actions can parents be held liable for? In Illinois, parents can be held liable for their child's willful and willful and negligent actions under certain circumstances. The Illinois Parental Responsibility Statute primarily addresses civil liability for damages caused by a minor's actions. Okay, willful actions. The statute explicitly holds parents liable for damages resulting from their child's willful or intentional misconduct. This means if a minor deliberately engages in harmful or destructive behavior such as vandalism or assault, parents can be financially responsible for the resulting damages. Financial. I'm trying to see at what point where this is criminal or where it can be a criminal action. Okay, we seen the whipping, we seen it, we saw the beat down, we didn't see any weapons involved. We didn't see the severity of her injuries, right? She's been moved already. She's had GoFundMe's. She's moving. So in that space, again, if she would have stayed, then that's different. If she was still in a particular spot, then that's different. The community activated as they should. Boom, took care of her, got up out of there, got a new whiz, she's gone. But in that same sense, by the time you get to courts, the courts look at that too. Let's go on. Negligent actions. While the statute does not directly address negligence in the same explicit manner as willful actions, parents can still be held liable for their child's negligent actions under the general principles of tort law. If a child's negligent behavior leads to damages, the injured party may pursue a claim under broader legal theories of negligence, which may indirectly implicate parental responsibility. So where is the chain of responsibility in a kid going home from school? If the parents is home thinking that the kids are on the school bus, saying they say, well, at dismissal, my kids get on a bus. That's what the parent knows. But since maybe end of October, these kids ain't been getting on the bus. They've been walking home on their own to do stuff like that. Parents don't know. If the school don't have the proper checklist in order to know which kids got on the bus and which ones didn't, can't blame the parents on that. There's a lot into it. That's why the mayor not really saying much other than how terrible it is and they need changes. Community outrage. Y'all should have been outraged years ago. Community. Yeah. The shot, y'all been off the hook for a minute. Y'all got the NOI headquarters right there. Why wasn't they in the hoods? Consistently. You understand? Consistently making sure in all of the hot zones that kids is moving in a manner of which is safe for the community. Why they y'all eyes ain't on the ground? Because again, y'all let them steal ceasefire from the community. And then the police took it over, so now it's untrustworthy. So where's the NOI? Why they not escorting? Why they not providing security? What are they doing? On a daily basis that's impactful. It's a lot that Chicago been missing for decades. So now y'all want to buckle down and cherry pick these kids' parents for what? For liability? For jail? For money? For what? This has been a problem for a long time. Get it? Okay. You dig? But once again, I deal with solutions. I don't come on here to talk, to yip yap. I don't come up in here. Nah. To have moments where we got to get into a space where we have real critical thinking, concrete critical conversations that are solution based. If we're not doing it, then why am I here? Y'all watching the wrong individuals. Y'all looking at the wrong individuals. Y'all sending me videos of dudes that's, fuck y'all sending me that shit for? He ain't saying nothing slick. But y'all push it. Why? Because they're presenting in a format where y'all comfortable with. You got all type of funny edits and zoom ins and all type of shit going on and woo and songs and all this other weird shit. Now the solution, nowhere. Same rhetorical bullshit. Same shit. So I'm baffled half the time. Like, yo, what's really good? When are they going to really see and be effective? When? I've been waiting. Been waiting. And what's really good? Let's go. You dig? So, on that note, man, listen. You know how the winters get. You dig what I'm saying? To get dark. Old ladies is out already. I gotta get this fish. Again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You have the answer. All I'm doing is bringing it to the front. Ken, much appreciation for Fish Friday. Oh, I'm just bringing it to the front. You know it. Yeah, most of y'all are too old, too mature not to know. You've lived through a majority. You know the answers. I'm bringing it up through the front. I'm a universal being of truth. That's it. I'm dealing with science and math. You know this. But you have to be militant to remain disciplined enough to follow through on your belief of who you are. Stop sitting back on this shit, man, because it's going to get worse. Much worse. And stop allowing people to be suckers in front of you. You this gossiping, talking, and bullshitting. They ain't giving you. Just cut that shit out. Stop watching these clowns, man. For real. Shit is bozo bullshit. Not near speck of intelligence. Go into this shit. And they eating off it. They eating off it because you refuse to do what a good student is supposed to do. You're supposed to force teachers to teach you. You're supposed to force them to educate you. You didn't see that viral vid a while ago with that kid in high school? Teacher said some bullshit. He was like, yo, you're not teaching us. You haven't taught us all year. You want us to be quiet, but you're not teaching. I gotta do the same shit to these YouTube dudes. They're not telling y'all shit. Same shit with these Instagram dudes. What are they talking about? They're wasting your time. They're wasting your time. In a space where we don't have time to waste. Okay? And on that note, thank you. Much appreciation, Baby Yoda. Much appreciation. On that note, I got to roll because I'm not here. And y'all, I'm not here to be in no fisticuffs. I'm not going to be, right, on social media with the film, old ladies jumping me over some fish. And people say, oh, shit, yo, y'all seen the vid? Bliz got jumped by the old ladies over the fish. And I'm doing all this shit. No, that ain't it. And then y'all not here to help me. I have not seen nobody from social media in a long time. Like, oh, shit, yo, Bliz, what up? No. So if y'all not there with me, and I'm over here and I'm saying, yo, I need the whiting, get a poor, medium, clean shrimp, and them old ladies say, boy, didn't I tell you always in? Y'all not here to hold me down. At least y'all had dudes to hold them back and push dudes away. Y'all not here to hold me down. And them old ladies swing them canes hard. So I'm out. Yeah, Andre, that's what they do. They try to punch you in the belly. They take that stick and try to, yeah. Because they know if you not strong, somebody hit that gut, and give you a gut shot with that hard-ass stick. Tell your ass if you ain't getting no fish. Ooh, yeah, nah, they ain't, So I'm out. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Again, classroom assistants, much appreciation for holding me down as always. To those who funded the Fish Friday, to those who funded the war effort, much appreciation. Peace and power to you. Be safe out there. Listen, eyes up. I don't know if it's titanium or not. Shit could be antimantium or some shit. I know that shit hurt when they hit you in that belly. Yeah. Yeah. Them old ladies watch too much damn wrestling and shit. Yeah. Nah, not the kid. So I see y'all. Yeah, when I see y'all. Peace. Salute 55 gang. Get y'all grades up.